Good morning, friends. It's time for circle time. Good morning, PreK friends. How are you? Good, good. Good morning, PreK friends. How are you? Good, good. It's time to start our day. We are here to work and play. Good morning, PreK friends. How are you? Good, good. Hope you're doing well today, friends. It's a new day and time to wish each other well. Let's wish our friends well. Oh, Mrs. Schnabel, she's already there. She's ready to start the day. We wish Mrs. Schnabel well. We wish Isaiah well. We wish JJ and Mrs. Miller well. We wish Trey and Kara well. We wish Haley and Aaron well. We wish Elijah and Jason well. We wish Milena and Evelyn well. We wish Sky and Mrs. Forte well. We wish Rowan and Kiana well. And we wish Luca well. We wish all of you well today. Hope it's a great day for you. Let's pray. Father God, be with us today. Fill our hearts with joy, our minds with learning, our classroom with peace, our lessons with fun, our friendships with kindness, and our school and home with love. Amen. Well, friends, let's take a look at this calendar. It is April, and we need to put a new number up today. So yesterday when we were together, we put up the number, oh boy, what's that one? 20, right? We have all our one-digit numbers. And then we go to our two-digit numbers, but those two-digit numbers have 1 in front of them, right? Now we're going to two-digit numbers that have 2. So instead of saying teen, we're going to say 21, 22, 23. All of those numbers will have a 20 in front of them as we say them. So let's see, what will come after 20? 21. Good job. Let's count to 21 first, and then we'll put it up there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, some of you count really fast. Let's count together. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You got it, 21. Here we are. Today is April 21. Yesterday was April 20 or 20th. Wonder what tomorrow will be when we're at the next space, the next row. 21, 22. You got it, 22. Well, I have something today. We're going to start talking about how we can reuse junk. We have kind of been talking about that, but we're really going to start making things. So I have something that probably all of you have in your house. Toilet paper tube, right? Because you all use toilet paper. Now, you might not have an empty roll yet, but if you do, you should have it beside you. And we're going to make some noises in our toilet paper tube. We'll just call it a tube for now, okay? So put your mouth on it. Now this is only for you. Mrs. Miller doesn't use this and then give it to my daughter to use. My germs are on this, especially right now. And when you're done using it, throw it away, okay? So I'm gonna put my mouth on it and I'm gonna make some noises. My first noise is gonna be like a trumpet, okay? So get your tube ready and let's do it together. Here we go, like a trumpet. A trumpet goes, let's try it. Da, 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 da. Try it again. Da, 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 da. Make some loud noises. Now let's pretend we're playing the flute. The flute is just a long, it looks like a little pipe. You put your fingers here and when you blow it makes just a pretty little bird sound. So let's see if we can make a flute sound. How would I make that? Let's see. I could whistle. That doesn't quite sound like a flute. Let's try it. could even do a song. I could do Mary Had a Little Lamb. Let's try it. Are you trying it with me? I bet we can make a drum sound. Boom, ba boom, ba boom. Can we make that sound in our tube? Boom, ba boom, ba boom. Boom, ba boom, ba boom. Can make all kinds of music with just a piece of trash. Isn't that fun? Okay, now, if you have someone sitting next to you, you could try and whisper to them, right? I'm the only one who puts my mouth on here, okay? But someone can listen with the other end. So I'm going to whisper something to you. Let me get really close. I miss you. Did you hear what I said? I'm going to do it again. I miss you. Did you hear my whisper? Whisper something to someone sitting next to you. And if no one's sitting, just whisper. It's just fun to try. I miss you. Or you can say, do you want to play a game? Whispering, making musical instruments, singing a song. It can be your microphone. Mary had a little lamb. I wonder if you could write your name on it, paint it, or color it with markers or crayons. You could even decorate it. Then put it in a safe place so nobody else puts their mouth on it. Then you have it all the time to use. Then when you think you're done with it, throw it away so your germs don't get on anybody else. So you might want to work on that today. Now, I want you to use your tube right now because we're going to read some words together, okay? Mrs. Miller's going to try and do two things at one time, okay? Let's see. Do you remember these cards we were using the last time? We're going to try and do those again. And when you see the card and you know what it is, say the word in your tube. Here we go. Ready? Glass. Did you hear me say glass? Starts with a G. Glass. Use your picture to help you read. Okay, next one. Now, there's two words here. Be careful. 1, 2. Now, this word down here says truck because I know it starts with a T and I see a picture of a truck. But what kind of truck is it? Let's say it. Recycling truck. Okay, let's try the next one. It's that one. Ooh. Looks like a box, and you're right. It's a box and a tube, but what is it made out of? Cardboard. Did you say cardboard? Okay, this one's tricky. Okay, it looks like a tin can, and we call it a tin can, but there's one other word. It's made out of something. Listen to me if you don't know what it is. If you know what it is, say it with me. Aluminum. Aluminum. Okay, watch this one. I think you know this one. Peanut butter jar, water bottle, yogurt container. Plastic. Recycle. Well, this is a good one. Ready? Say it nice and loud. Let's say it really loud. Ready? Trash. Do you hear it? Okay, the next one we're going to whisper. Okay? This is our last one. We're going to whisper this one. You see it? Okay, ready? Here we go. Paper. Paper. Isn't it fun just to use a fun little tube? That's awesome. You can use that all day today. Just keep it to yourself with your germs, all right? All right, now I have some items here. We're going to think about ways that we can use them, reuse our junk. Okay, got my first thing. So this was full of oatmeal, right? You see the word oats? We finished it up. And now I can't find a big container like this at the grocery store anymore, but has a lid. And it's shaped like what shape did we learn yesterday? We already knew it. Cylinder, right? Wait a minute, look at this. Cylinder, cylinder. All right, so this is my oatmeal container. It's a cylinder. What could I use this for? I could use it for a drum. I could use it as something that rolls. I could paint it. I could make a rolling game. I could get a stick and try and push it around the house. It'd be fun. I wish I could hear what you're saying because I know you have some really good ideas. Okay, now, the other day we went and got pizza and they gave us free drinks. We never get drinks when we get our pizza. We always just drink what we have at home. But they gave us these styrofoam cups, which are not recyclable. So I have to put them in the trash. And I said, no, let's not put them in the trash. I'm going to keep them for pre-K and we're going to use something, make something out of it. I really don't know what to make out of it. Wait a minute. Do you know what we could make out of this? Huh. I could maybe put a piece of paper over the top, make a little drum out of it, but I just had an idea. Let me get my scissors. Okay, got my scissors. I'm going to cut a hole in the bottom. Watch this. I should have done this before, but... And then I'm going to make something called a megaphone. You know what a megaphone is? People use it when they want to talk really loud. So see how I'm cutting that out? Okay. So now I have a megaphone, kind of just like this, right? Hello! Or if you ever watch a football game and there's cheerleaders, they have these and they go, let's get rowdy. Let's cheer for blue. Let's cheer for black. Let's cheer for Blazers. Right? It's a megaphone. So there's some other things you could do with this. Maybe you could not cut the bottom and put some markers in it and have a container on your desk. That's a fun thing to do. All right. Oh boy, what could I do with an old sock? Mrs. Schnabel, if there's holes in it, she would darn the sock, which means she would sew the hole shut. Mrs. Miller uses these for cleaning. I'll clean my kitchen cabinets with them in the summer. That's a job I do in the summer. I get some olive oil and stuff and dip it in and I clean the cabinet. Well, it's a long, crazy job, but I wonder if I could make something else with this today. Hi, how are you? Could put some eyeballs at the top and I could make a puppet. He's happy and he's sad. You make a puppet with socks. That's fun. I just wish I could hear your answers. Okay, let's see what else I have. We got the newspaper yesterday. I have so many newspapers. So many. And I pile them up high and I don't know what to do with them. When I had a rabbit, we used to shred it and then the rabbit, it would be their bedding. But now I don't have a rabbit, so I have all these papers. What could I do with the paper? I could cut some shapes out of it and make something else. Oh no. Wish you could tell me what to do with that. I'm not sure. Okay, what's this? I've been getting a lot of these bags because I've been getting my groceries. I've been picking up my groceries and then they have a little label on it with my name on it. And I go to Giant and pick up my groceries in these bags. They're really nice bags with handles on them. I'm going to save them for pre-K. But what could we do with them if we have them at home? Do you remember what we did at school? We made dresses out of these. Remember when we read the Paper Bag Princess, and then we put them on? I remember Sky wearing one. Was it Kiana? I forget who all made one. That was fun. All right, I got one more thing to show you. Really big box. Oh, this box is really cool. Oh, I could make a giant alligator. Ready? I could paint it and make some big eyes on the top. And I could make a game. Maybe I could put some things inside and when someone grabs the number or the letter, I'll go, chomp them. It'd be a fun game. Maybe I could cut the lid off and put my feet, one in each one, and pretend I have skates on. All kinds of fun things. Well, I have a book I'm going to read to you today that gives you ideas for using so much junk. My book is called Don't Lose It, Reuse It. You see what the little guy's making at the bottom? He's using those tubes. He's making a robot. That's super cool. Let's read the book together. Now, I'm going to have to read it to you because I couldn't find one online to show you the pictures of. Okay, so let me get closer to you. And then I have a fun game we're going to play after this, okay? So we already know that this book is going to be about reusing junk, okay? But I'm looking at my cover, my front cover, and I'm going to read who wrote this book, okay? We call that person the author. Okay. Nancy Noel Williams. Did someone draw pictures for this book? No, they took pictures. So I'm thinking Nancy Noel Williams probably took the pictures too because there's no other name here. She probably did both of those things. All right, so let's see what happens here. Let's see if I can read it and hold it close for you. Every day we throw things away, but before you toss something into the trash, stop, think, recycle. Ask yourself, how can I reuse this? What can you make with cardboard tubes? Here's our cardboard tube. What can we make? Let's see. Make a telescope or play on your horn. Make a tunnel for your race car. Oh, that's a great idea. Cut some tubes in half and decorate each one to make napkin rings. Do you see that? How she's making napkin rings? That's where you put your napkin in when you have a meal. That would be fun to do for your family. Decorate some tubes and boxes to make your very own robot. I just love that picture. Look at him working so hard. I love the hair he's putting on it. That's so awesome. Okay, let's see what else we can make with junk. What can you do with old buttons and beads? String beads together to hang in your room. See how long you can make the string. Mrs. Miller doesn't have a lot of buttons and beads laying around my house, and you might not either. But if you do, this is what you could do. Gather some pine cones and glue colorful buttons on them to make decorations. Now, I saw Kiana had pine cones the other day, and she was painting them. Yeah, this is something else you could do, Kiana, with them. Put the buttons on and make them really pretty. I wonder if you could even sprinkle them with glitter. I don't have glitter at my house, but maybe you could do something like that. That'd be fun. What can you do with big and small boxes? Put a gift in a box. You can decorate some paper, then wrap up the box. Make a tower by piling the boxes up. That's a really tall tower. What can you do with really big boxes? Look at this guy right here. What's he doing? Cut out windows and make your own playhouse. We did that in class. That was so fun. We didn't think of this. Look at this. If you have a marker and a box, you can make your own race car. Zoom, zoom. That's really fun. I love that idea. Oh, I wish we could be at school together to do this. This is so fun. What can you make with paper bags? Don't throw away that lunch bag. Draw a funny face on it, and you have made a hand puppet. Yeah, you can make puppets just like I did with the sock. Can you see the eyes on her puppet? Let's see what they're doing over here. Make a larger puppet with a grocery bag and have a puppet show with your friends. Look really close at that one. They're all decorating. Or you can make a mask and put it over your head. Cut some holes for eyes. That'd be super fun too. What can you make with old newspapers? Oh, I want to know this. Fold the newspapers into boats. That's a hard job. You have to ask someone to help you, but once you get the hang of it, I think you could do it. And make some hats to wear with a friend. With your brother or sister, right? And what can you do with old clothes? Now, you're good at this. Use hats, shoes, and old jewelry to make a costume. Change your voice and your name. Become a new character. Maybe you can pretend to be the paper bag princess. It's an activity you're going to do tomorrow. Grab some kitchen things and have a parade. An old shirt makes a great paint smock. That's what you wear in school when you paint. You wear my husband's old t-shirts. What can you do with sticks and sponges? Isn't this sweet? Look, you can make your own group of wacky stick people. If you have googly eyes at home, if you don't, you just draw it. You'll find things at home that you can use. Make a painting with sponges. Make sure they're clean sponges and not ones that mommy or daddy used to clean the bathroom, right? What can you make with empty bottles and cans? So here's a water bottle she's holding, and it says, wash out a bottle, cut an opening like an open door on its side, and put birdseed inside, and hang the bottle in a tree and watch the birds eat. It's a great job for right now when the birds need some food. And over here is a lot of cans. Fill cans with dirt and plant flowers or vegetable seeds. Watch the seeds Water the seeds and watch them grow. And then here it says, keep your pencils organized in an empty can. What can you make with socks? So there's our socks. Find some buttons and thread for eyes. Sew some yarn for hair, and you have made a sock puppet. Don't always have to sew. You can glue it too if you don't know how to sew, or if mommy or daddy don't have time to help you sew. Write a story and act it out. Don't lose your chance to make something new the next time you pick up some trash. Take a good look. Then remember, don't lose it. Reuse it. Don't lose it. Reuse it. What can you do with junk? I wonder what you're going to do with some junk today or tomorrow or another day. Take a look at your junk, your trash. Make sure you use some gloves or find some clean trash and wash it. Make some pretty cool things. Well, before I say goodbye, we're going to play one little game. I'm going to do some measuring, and I know you're going to do some measuring today. There's some ideas on our little menu board that your mommies and daddies get. And today you're going to do some measuring. But I have a different measuring game I'm going to play with you. So let me get my computer on the floor because I have it all set up and ready for you. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see if you can see my board. Okay, I have some shapes here. All right. Good. Okay, here are my shapes. And I have some, now, I'm not going to call them squares because they're not squares. Do you remember what shape this is? I have some cubes. Now, you can play this game at home. You don't always have to have these things, but find a bunch of things that are the same. Okay, you could find pennies. What else could you find? I was trying to think of something that's square. Oh, you could find like crackers that are all the same size, okay? And then try and measure some things. So what I have first here, I have a shape here. And I'm gonna try and guess how many of these cubes I need to fill up that shape, okay? I'm gonna measure it. I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna guess maybe 6. Excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. All right, so I'm gonna try and fill this up. And Mrs. Miller took a guess that we're gonna be 6 squares in this shape, okay? So watch me. Count with me. Let's try and fill it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. 5, 6. I guessed it. I really wasn't trying to guess it. I filled it up with 6 cubes. So sometimes we call that the area of something, how much we need to fill it in. So I need 6 cubes for that shape. If I pick them up and move it to the side, do I have the same shape? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's try another shape. Let's try this one down here. It's kind of shaped like a backwards C, isn't it? Okay, let's see how many I'll need to fill in that shape. You want to take a guess? Do you think I'll need more than 4? Yeah. Should we try 6 again? Let's see if we need 6. Okay. Oh, I hear some other friends saying, no, we need more than that. Okay, let's try it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. 5, more than 6. 6, 7, 8. Ooh, 9. I needed 9 cubes to fill up that shape. So the area of that shape is 9 cubes. That's fun. Kind of like this. You can, now all Mrs. Miller did was I cut out some shapes, okay? So if mommy or daddy or grandma and grandpa want to do this with you, I laid the shapes down and then I traced them and cut them out. So you can play this game too. All right, excuse me, my nose is runny today. Something I'm smelling makes me want to sneeze. All right. Okay, let's take a look at this shape. I don't even know what this shape is. It's just kind of a crazy shape that I made. Wait a minute, look. It's a 4. I didn't even know it. Okay, take a guess. How many do you think you'll need for that shape? I'm going to say 7. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I needed 8 shapes to fill in that 4, huh? All right. So my area is 4 cubes. Now, this is a kind of a different shape over here. Do you see this one? Has a few different parts to it. I see an L, and I see a line, and then I see a dot. Just kind of a different shape. Okay, let's see. What do you think? How many are we going to need to fill in this whole shape? Let me move it to the side. Okay, what do you think? I'm going to guess 8. You ready? Did you make a guess? Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, I was close. So we're measuring, but we're also estimating. Isn't that cool? So you can measure lots of things. There's a really cool, I'm just going to do this because I'm going to say goodbye soon. There's a really cool froggy jump game that I really want you to play. So what you have to do is you have to measure a distance and then you try and jump that far and see how far you can jump. That's really fun. All kinds of fun activities to do at home. So measure, make some junk, and have fun today. All right, good job, friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I miss you.